Hey, y'all, come on in, y'all. Yes, we are here. We are here. Well, I'm here, child. Joseph done fell asleep, y'all. So I guess I'll be doing the show on my own, all alone, all alone. Yes, I'll be doing the show all alone today. Joseph he done fell asleep. I didn't want to wake him up. So y'all come on in. Y'all come on in so we can talk, have a little chit chat. It's gonna be a short live, y'all. It's gonna be a short live because of course, it's Thanksgiving Eve and everybody is getting prepared, um, you know, for their big Thanksgiving feast. And Joseph and I, we're in the midst of getting ready for our big Thanksgiving feast as well. So y'all come on in and let's have a quick chit chat, and then everybody can go ahead and go about their cooking business and things. All right. So I'm just waiting for y'all. I'm here. Where y'all at? Child, Joseph is knocked. He is knocked out, honey. He is knocked in the name of being asleep. I guess only a kiss will wake him up. Because he's out. He's in the bed like a sleeping beauty. Just left me all by my lonely to do the show. Hey, Reese, what's going on? Yes. All right, y'all, come on in. Come on in, y'all. Like I said, it's gonna be a short live because this is Thanksgiving Eve, and I know that everybody is getting prepared for their Thanksgiving meals, um, and so are we. We got all our prep done, and all we have to do is just do the cooking and stuff. That's really it. So, um, the only thing I really have to really make, like everything that I'm making tonight, for Thanksgiving, it really doesn't require a whole lot of cooking time because like we told y'all, we're not cooking like a big Thanksgiving meal simply because it's just Joseph and I. It's just us two. So it just really doesn't make any sense to make a big holiday meal, and it's just gonna go to waste, you know. So, and I see Reese Cook is the only one that's here, and that's probably because everybody else is out and about in the grocery store picking up their little last minute stuff, you know, and just getting prepared. Y'all, I mean, y'all like do y'all like Reese Cup? You like cranberry sauce? I don't like cranberry sauce, so that's one of the things that I'm not having at the Thanksgiving table this year is cranberry sauce. I don't like cranberry sauce. Now, last year when we prepared Thanksgiving dinner, Joseph made this most amazing cranberry sauce. He made it fresh. He made it from scratch. And it was really good. It was the first time. Like I don't like that cranberry sauce that come in the can. I don't like that. I don't like that. It don't even look right. It look like some kind of animal food or some shit. So I really don't care too much for the cranberry sauce. Um, and what else are we not having at the table? Well, we're not cooking a turkey. Y'all, turkey. The price of turkey went up so high. Oh, you didn't get an alert, Reese Cup? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the alerts and stuff. I really don't know what's going on wrong with the alerts, but I will look into it. I most definitely will look into. You know, Joseph liked cranberry sauce. He liked the cranberry sauce in the can too. Even as a child, I didn't like cranberry sauce. I really didn't. I didn't like cranberry sauce. I never ate it, and I was so glad that my mother never tried to force me to eat cranberry sauce. I didn't. I just never cared for it. It just looked like a piece of purple Jello to me, like a thick piece of purple Jello. I just didn't really care for it, you know. Uh, I didn't like the way it tasted or anything, and I couldn't really understand why people have cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving. A lot of people tell me they like it. It goes good with turkey, and but I've never been a big turkey person. Even my mom, growing up, my mom she would make Thanksgiving dinner, and she would always make a turkey, but I really didn't care too much for turkey. Um, and hey, J Boss, yeah, my mom she would make a big turkey, and yeah, I was told that cranberry sauce goes good with turkey. You know, I just don't care too much for it. No, um, I'm a very finicky eater. I'm a very finicky eater. I didn't when I was a kid. I didn't like ham. Ain't that weird? I like ham now. Like I like one of those, those specialty hams. And hey, Roxanne, and I didn't know until about 2 years ago that Popeyes. Did y'all know that Popeyes will make your holiday turkey? You can order it and pick it up. I know this because a couple of years back, my sister-in-law, um, she got one from Popeyes, and I'm told that it's really really good. I didn't get a chance to taste it when she got it, but I'm told that it's really really good. I'm told that Popeyes has a really good turkey. It's like Cajun style. They put the Cajun seasonings and things on it. But I think I'm gonna try that one. You maybe I think they do the turkey for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So maybe me and Joseph will get a turkey for from Popeyes because that's my favorite place to be. Y'all know that. Y'all know I love me some Popeyes. So maybe me and Joseph will get a turkey from Popeyes. Do y'all know what other? I know there's a couple of restaurants that do turkeys. They will cook your turkey if you order it. I know Boston Market does it, um, and I know Kentucky Fried Chicken does it as well. That's really not a bad price considering when you go to the grocery store, like yeah, Jay Boss said they cost about $45. But that's not a bad price considering when you go in the grocery store. I was in the grocery store child and I saw some turkeys for like $94, over $100 for a turkey. Who I wish a millionaire would. I wish a millionaire would. I wish a millionaire would go and buy a turkey for $100. Okay. And my mother, like this Thanksgiving is a little bit bittersweet for me, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I haven't seen any of my family for ooh, haven't seen them in 2 years. I haven't seen my sisters, haven't seen my mom. I haven't seen any of my family for 2 years. And Joseph and I, we had planned to go uh, to Jersey for Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, because of finances, we weren't able to go. We got a flat tire that we had to replace, and we had to get that fixed. And we still did. We didn't have the money to get the tire fixed, and go to Jersey. So that's why we're home. We're home for Thanksgiving. And it happened. My younger sister is coming up from Virginia, And oh God, my whole family is gonna be here. My older sister who has 10 kids, all my nieces and nephews, my great nieces and nephews are gonna all have Thanksgiving dinner at my mom's house. So Joseph and I are the only ones that are missing. I was really looking forward to going, guys, but it just wasn't in the cards for us to go because I haven't seen any of my family in well, I haven't seen my sisters in 3 years, and I haven't seen my mom in about 2 years. So yeah, this is a bittersweet Thanksgiving. As much as I am looking forward to spending Thanksgiving with my husband and us having a nice, small, intimate dinner, I wish that we could have gone to Jersey because we could have, cooked dinner at Uncle Fred's house and cooked dinner for him, like we always do. And I could have went to my family's home for Thanksgiving. But you know, that's that's life. That's life. You know. Hey, Monica. Yeah, that's life. Listen, y'all. This is the time of year when you can't let yourself be down. You have to, you know. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. It's all about being thankful. It's not just being thankful for the meal. It's being thankful for life. It's being thankful for living your best life. It's being just thankful for being in a better space. And hopefully everybody will be in a better space. And we talked to y'all. Y'all remember we talked yesterday. Um, oh, child. Don't nobody be messing up Uncle Fred kitchen. We don't be messing up Uncle Fred kitchen. We cleans up. Don't Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred ain't say that, Roxanne. You trying to start trouble. Um, but we talked yesterday, y'all, about your families. Yeah, Joseph sleep, Monica, Reese Cup. He's still asleep. We talked yesterday about your family, y'all. Y'all don't let your family get on your nerve because y'all know family will work. Family will work your last darn nerves. Y'all don't let your family members get on your nerves. Don't do that. Don't let them get on your nerves. Don't let them get you hooked up in something that you don't want to get hooked up in. You know, you got brothers and sisters and cousins and aunts and uncles and everybody coming over. You always got that overbearing father or overbearing uncle, or that aunt that talk too much. She always mentioning stuff, repeating stuff that she ain't got no business repeating. You know, don't y'all don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into the toxicity. Thanksgiving is supposed to be it's supposed to be a happy occasion when family gets together and give thanks for the meal, give thanks for life, give thanks for, love and whatever it is that you have on your plate. And I'm not just talking about your dinner plate. Whatever it is you have on your plate, you got to be thankful for it. I sometimes I look at, I never look at how little we have. I don't look at how little Joseph and I have. I look at the fact that we have something. Because guys, it's a lot of people out there. It's a lot of people out there that will not have a Thanksgiving dinner. Really, honestly. There's people out there that don't have a Thanksgiving dinner. There's elderly people that their families don't even come and see them, you know. And there's that elderly person that's gonna spend Thanksgiving all alone. You may have, and then there's that person that just really don't rock with their family, and they just decided they're gonna go out to a nice restaurant and have Thanksgiving Day. I could never, I couldn't see myself doing that. Like going out to dinner for Thanksgiving. And I know people that have done it. You know what I'm saying? I know people that have done it, like go out to dinner, and at a restaurant that's serving Thanksgiving. I just couldn't see myself doing that because Thanksgiving is a family. It's a family thing. You don't want to be sitting in some. How could you sit in front of some restaurant, right? just by yourself, having Thanksgiving dinner. You're supposed to be with your family, you know? And you know what? Thanksgiving is a perfect time for forgiveness, y'all. Thanksgiving is a perfect time for forgiveness. So if you know that brother or that sister that you ain't spoke to in a while, this is the time that you can make amends, and just say, you know what, let's forget about what happened in the past, and let's move forward, or let's just forget about what's happened in the past today, and make mama happy. You know, um, yeah, you know what, Reese Cup? For a long time, I used to feel that way too. When I was single, I used to feel like that too. I used to feel like, oh, Thanksgiving is just another day. It's just another day. Um, and I get it. I get it. I get it, Reese Cup. I used to think like that too. And in a sense, probably if I wasn't married, and I wasn't, up north with my family, I probably wouldn't even be celebrating Thanksgiving. But I wouldn't be celebrating it in a restaurant. I would rather be at home. I'd be like, I remember one Thanksgiving when I was single. I went out and I bought, I went to the grocery store and I cooked my own little small Thanksgiving dinner, and I just spent the day, watching TV and eating my food, and that was good enough for me. So I get it. I get it. Some people like to spend Thanksgiving alone. Sometimes some people like to spend Thanksgiving by themselves. And it's not that, it may not even be an issue. Some people live far away from home and can't make it home, so they end up spending Thanksgiving, by themselves. At home by themselves, just a nice little cozy dinner in front of the TV. Put your feet up, got your little onesie on. hmm Speaking of onesies, I was thinking about Joseph and I getting some onesies and taking some pictures for Christmas, but I don't think I can get Joseph in a onesie because Joseph is a big child. I don't even think there's a onesie big enough for him. But I was thinking about giving us some onesie pajamas for Thanksgiving, I mean for Christmas. And y'all, I know I'm getting ahead of myself. Christmas ain't even here yet, but I was just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. Anybody else gonna be? Is anybody else gonna be spending? Who's going to be spending Thanksgiving solo? Y'all put it in the chat. Who having a solo Thanksgiving dinner? Who in the chat is having a solo Thanksgiving? Hey, best friend. Hey, best friend, Dwayne. Y'all go over to Dwayne's page, just Dwayne's channel, and check him out. He's stepped out on his own, and he's gonna be doing some new things on his channel. For those of you that know Dwayne, he stepped out on his own, and he's gonna be doing some new things. Yes, he is. He's gonna be doing some things. Y'all don't know. Let me tell y'all something. And Dwayne is good eye candy. He is. He good eye candy. He's very, very handsome and charismatic, ladies and gentlemen. He is. He's very, very handsome and very charismatic. Yes. Hey, Christine. Hey, Melissa. Oh, you will, Dwayne? Well, Dwayne, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. We could chit chat on the phone. We could chop it up for a little while since you're gonna be spending Thanksgiving dinner by yourself. Are you planning a meal, Dwayne? Because Dwayne, y'all don't know, Dwayne can cook. Yes, Dwayne can throw down. Us Southern men, we know how to cook. We know how to cook. I never knew how many Northern women and men that can't cook. We grew up cooking like Dwayne, to tell you, we grew up cooking. We grew up cooking. I was always in the kitchen with my grandmother. The only thing that I could never figure out, and I think I got it down to a T. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't say I got it down to a T, but my grandmother used to make the most amazing. Oh gosh, she used to make the most amazing buttermilk biscuits. Now I make buttermilk biscuits, but I don't make them like my grandmother. Child, my grandmother get that bowl up in between her legs, honey, and flour be flying everywhere. She take them biscuits and put them in the oven. Oh, they were the best. Oh God, they were the best. I can't even like y'all. I can't even explain to y'all how they tasted. They were just good. They was just good. Dwayne said he had it was leftovers. Dwayne, you ain't cooking. Dwayne said he is not cooking, child. Yeah, I know Dwayne can burn in the kitchen. Dwayne can burn in the kitchen, child. Dwayne, you got to show me how to make that pound cake that you made. That's the one thing I don't know how. That's the one thing that I never really caught on to with my grandma, because my grandmother used to make the most amazing cakes, right? But I can't never make her cakes. They don't never turn out right for me. I'll cook. I'll make a cake, and all you taste is eggs. Cake ain't supposed to taste like that. Not cake from scratch. And you know, bacon takes patience. It takes a lot of patience. You got to be patient, you know, because you can't mix the cake mix too much. You know, you can't add too much of one ingredient. You got to add the correct amount of vanilla extract and all that stuff. You got to follow the directions to the T. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna have nothing but some egg bread. That's what I used to call it, egg bread. I know how to make that. I know how to make egg bread, you know, because see, my problem with baking, I always add too much eggs. I be adding too much eggs. And so I decided I just leave it alone. Just leave it on alone. Now Joseph, he can bake. Joseph can bake. Like Joseph can make a cake from scratch. And I don't know how he do it, because Joseph, I'm like, one day he went downstairs in the kitchen and he came upstairs. He was like, babe, taste this, taste this. I was like, oh, that's good, that's good. I was like, well, what's that? I said, well, you went to the store and got a cake? He was like, no. He said, I made it. I said, you know, well, how did you make it? He was like, Jamel, he said, I can't even tell you. I don't even know how I made it. I just came downstairs and I just started adding stuff. I just started putting stuff together. And it came out good. Yeah, and you know what? That's what I'm doing. Like I got all my food prepared, right, Melissa? I got all my food prepared. I just gotta just put it in the oven. I gotta put my chicken in the oven, you know. And the only other thing I have to do is boil the potatoes for the potato salad and boil the elbow macaroni for the macaroni and cheese and for the macaroni salad. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, Dwayne, I miss it too. Like my grandmother used to make the most amazing cakes. She did. She used to make the most amazing cakes. And her collard greens was always good. Her collard greens were always good. She child. My grandmother ain't put no neck bones in her, honey. She went and got the knuckles, honey. Dwayne, you know what I'm talking about. My grandmother used to put the knuckles in there, child. She used to put the knuckles in there, child. Y'all don't know nothing about that. See, y'all folks that ain't from the South, y'all don't know about the knuckles. See, y'all up here, y'all be using smoked turkey. Oh, I'm gonna put smoked turkey in my greens, child. Let me tell you something. When you put the knuckles up in them greens, child. See, I couldn't find that up here. See, these people up here, they don't, you know, they are certain kind of people. They don't eat soul food. They don't know what soul food is. All these people up here eat is pizza, and that's it. Pizza and beer. That's it. So I couldn't find no knuckles, right? But I got me a nice piece of ham hock. I got me a nice ham hock to put up in the greens, y'all. So if you can't find no knuckles, you got to get the ham hock. You got to get you a good piece of ham hock, or you got no? I ain't get the ham hock. I got the neck bone. That's what I got. I got a nice piece of smoked neck bone to put up in the greens. Child, let me tell you something. When I get finished with them greens, girl, oh, they gonna be child. Y'all don't play with me. Don't play with me. Listen, I'm from the South. That's one thing I love it. That's one thing I appreciate about being from the South. Like y'all, let me tell you, I didn't see a gas stove, like a gas stove. I didn't see a gas stove until I moved up to Jersey. You know, my grandmother had a cast iron stove. Y'all ever seen a cast iron stove? My grandmother used to have to go out and chop wood. She used to have us out there chopping wood, and she would put that wood in the stove, you know, and to make it hot. And she put them biscuits up in that oven, child. Ain't nothing like it. Or some cornbread, ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. To be honest with you, I haven't seen a cast iron stove like my grandmother's. Oh gosh, since I was a kid. Yeah, since I was a kid, I haven't seen a cast iron stove. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all see, y'all Yankees, you Yankees, y'all don't know nothing about a cast iron stove. My grandmama used to cook on a cast iron stove. And let me tell you something about a cast iron stove. Cast iron stove, you can't turn it off. Cast iron stove stay hot all day, you know. And see, with a cast iron stove, you didn't have no 350 and 500 and 250. You had to, and that's the thing about the elders that have passed on. Shout out to all the elders that have passed on. That's the thing about the elders that passed on. See, they grew up with cast iron stoves or cooking under a fire. You know, they had to learn how to adjust the fire just right, depending on what they was cooking. Y'all feel me? That's how they had to do it. Y'all hold on for 1 minute. Whew. I'm sorry, y'all. My diabetes tester is going off. It goes off if I'm far away from it. Y'all hear it? It goes off, and it reminds me that I have to check my sugar, and it also, y'all, this diabetes thing. I'm gonna do a review on my diabetes tester one day, so I can show y'all what it really does. It really helps me out a lot. But anyway, moving on. Like I was saying. Okay, what was I talking about? I was talking about the cast iron stove, right? Yeah, I was talking about the cast iron stove. See, the elders that had they grew up with cast iron stoves and cooking over the fire, so they had to know how to adjust the fire. They did it by feel. Like my grandmother, she would take her hand and put it in the stove to see what the temperature was. You know what I'm saying? Because she, like cast iron stove, like I said, it wasn't a gas stove. I didn't see a gas stove until I moved up here. I was like, Mommy, what's that? She said, that's the stove. I said, how? Well, that's the stove. That ain't no stove. You know? But I miss those days. It's good. It's so good to reflect back on my childhood and remember those Thanksgiving dinners that my grandmother would cook. All of my favorite things, like she would cook the turkey, she would make a roast chicken, she would make a roast pork, she'd make a ham, and she'd make all the fixings. That's what we call it down south. See, y'all call it all the side orders. We don't call it no side order. We call it the fixings. Right, Dwayne? We used to call it the fixings. You see y'all got the big things is the turkey and the ham and all of that. But you had to have the fixings to go with you know, the turkey and stuff. And we ain't had no damn cranberry sauce. We had no damn cranberry sauce. The hell is a damn cranberry sauce? My grandma ain't had no cranberry sauce in no can. And see, my grandma, everything was fresh. My grandmother had a garden, so all the vegetables that she would cook would come right out of the garden. You know, the tomatoes. Come on now. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Right, Monica? Y'all don't know nothing about tomatoes. I had a cousin named Tater. Tater, big tomato, eat tomato, ate tomato. That was his name, Tater. He was my uncle, Uncle Tater. But you had the fixins, and the fixins was the fresh corn, the fresh peas. So my grandmama used to make us sit out on the porch and shuck the peas. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know nothing about that. Come on now, y'all do. Who knows something about it? And my grandmama would, she would, take the corn off the cob. Yes. And greens, the green beans. Come on, green beans. Yes, my grandmother make the best green beans, and y'all you got to put the smoked neck bones in that too. Yes, my grandmama used to cook everything. We had dressing. We had hot water cornbread. Ooh, the cornbread job. Ooh. And I'm not talking about no jiffy cornbread. I'm talking about the cornbread with the real corn meal. Okay? The real cornmeal. My grandmama used to grind her own cornmeal. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Y'all ain't nothing like country cook. Ain't nothing like country eating. Ain't there nothing like it. Y'all don't know nothing about that. You Yankees don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. We got to teach y'all about that. We got to teach y'all how grandmama used to make that macaroni and cheese, child. We got to introduce y'all to that, y'all. And if you are lucky enough to have your grandmother still here living, or if you're lucky enough to have had your grandmama or your mama pass down those recipes that grandmama used to make, just pass them down to you. If you're lucky enough, feel blessed. Feel blessed, because I would do anything. I would do anything to have my grandmama's buttermilk biscuits recipe. I would. I would do anything. Hey, Baking with Charlene. Joseph sleep, y'all. He sleep. I ain't gonna wake him up. I don't wake him up. I don't wake him up. He can go ahead and sleep. But yeah. I know Baking with Charlene gonna have something. I know she gonna have something on the table. Baking with Charlene, what you making what dessert are you making, Baking with Charlene? I just want to know. Just tell me what you're making, because I know you. If you ain't making a couple of desserts, you making one. What is you making? And y'all, I wish I could, but I just I don't have the only thing that I can make sweet potato pies. Now I got my grandmama recipe for the sweet potato pie. I can make sweet potato, but I decided not to make no sweet potato pies this year because Joseph don't like sweet potatoes. So if I made a sweet potato pie, it would just make sense for me to only make one, But I decided I wasn't gonna make a sweet potato pie this year. I just went on ahead and got me a patty pie. And it's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We still gonna have us a good Thanksgiving. Thank you, moms. Thank you, moms. Y'all, thank you. I appreciate all you moms for doing your job. And y'all share this live out. Share it out. Share it out to everybody. Share it out. But getting back to what we were talking about, so we're gonna come back to the Thanksgiving dinner because I want to know what everybody is cooking. I do. Oh, you're not having nothing big this year, baking with Charlene. Whatever Charlene bakes, it's gonna be good. Y'all go over and check out Baking with Charlene. Y'all go over and check her out. Now, if you're looking for a good cake, cookies, cake pie cookie, or any kind of dessert, Charlene is your queen. Charlene is your queen. Yes, she is. Charlene, she don't be playing. I mean, Charlene make the icing, y'all. She make the icing from scratch. Okay? From scratch. Charlene be in there, she be in there making the child. I saw her make some icing one day, and I just wanted to just make the icing and eat it. But y'all know I can't do it because of my diabeticalness. I can't do that. I can't do it. I know. You listen. If you want to bake something for a special occasion or something like that, go over to baking with Charlene. She don't be playing. She be putting it down. She be putting it down. Hmm. Yeah, so y'all, me and Joseph, we having this little small, quaint, dinner. Yeah, we're gonna have dinner. Yes. We're gonna have dinner. We're gonna have instead of a turkey, we got a chicken. We're gonna have roast chicken. We're gonna have some potatoes, and we're gonna have some tater salad. Not potato salad. We're gonna have some tater salad. Yes. We're gonna have some tater salad, some macaroni salad. We're gonna have some greens, some beans. Yes. Gonna put the smoked neck bones up in there. Surely is. Surely is. Hmm. And for dessert, Joseph wants me to make him a banana pudding. Now I can make some banana pudding. I can do that. I can make some good banana pudding. Now my cousin Kyla, oh, you don't ever want it. Child, my cousin Kyla can make some good nana pudding. You'll lick the whole tray clean. Yes, that's how good her nana pudding is. So we got some bananas, we got some nanas, gonna make some nana pudding. That's gonna be Joseph dessert. I'm making that for him because y'all, my diabeticalness. I can't have the nana pudding. Now, dude, don't get me. And that's the thing about me. Whenever I cook, I'm not hungry after I cook. So I have to wait a little while before I make me a little plate. Y'all know what I'm saying? Um, and so we're gonna have that. We're gonna have the nana pudding for dessert. And I got me a patty pie. Got me a Patty LaBelle pie. I know, y'all. I know it ain't Southern. It's unsouthern. That's right, Dwayne. If you're gonna make a cake from scratch, make it from scratch. Icing and all. Don't be going to the store and get no Betty Crocker icing and putting it on no German chocolate cake or a chocolate cake. You make the icing from scratch. Get your ass in that damn kitchen and make the icing from scratch. You don't got no recipe? Go over there to Baking with Charlene. She got a recipe for icing over there. I think she made one. I saw her make a caramel icing. Oh my God. Woo, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Baking with Charlene gonna be playing, y'all. You just be wanting to reach inside of the computer and just grab whatever she cooked. Hmm. Did you Reese cup? Yeah, I just it's not that I didn't feel it, you know. It's like for me, it didn't really make no sense for me to go out and get. See, when I make sweet potato pies, I make about three or four. You know, you put two of them in the freezer, leave two out, and because you never know when somebody might come by and want a piece of pie. So I feel you, Reese Cup. I feel you. Yes. But anyway, we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. Y'all continue to put in the chat what y'all cooking as we move along. Did y'all see the news today? Did y'all see the thumbnail today? Y'all know Ahmaud Arbery's murderers were found guilty. Yes, justice has prevailed. They were found guilty on most charges. I think the only charge there was only, and y'all, I'm not playing the video. If y'all want to see the video of Ahmaud Arbery, the Ahmaud Arbery jury decision, y'all go over to Monica's Views and News. Y'all go over there at CBG News because Monica put the coverage on her channel today. And they got convicted of most of the charges. All of them got convicted of the first degree murder charges. I think it's so sad. And y'all pray for Ahmaud Arbery and pray for his mother and his family. What she must be feeling tonight. You know, I know, you know, we can't get Ahmaud back, but I'm pretty sure his mother is celebrating the justice that was served today. Now, I don't know when they're going to be sentenced, but I would think with first degree murder charges, being convicted of first degree murder, I would think that they're going to be in jail for life, which they so deserve. They gunned down that boy. They gunned him down, and God, I remember seeing the footage. I do. I remember seeing the footage of Ahmaud Arbery whenever he, was killed by these men. Oh my God, he was just jogging and they just came, they got out their truck and, they just, ran up on him. He didn't even stand a chance. And would y'all believe there's a video, he suffered. That young man suffered. There's a video, right? There's a video on YouTube. I'm gonna try to find it and I'm gonna put the link to it in the description. It's so explicit that they had to put a disclaimer on it. They had to put a disclaimer on it. It was a video of the scene, and it shows Ahmaud Arbery laying in the middle of the street. I'm sorry, lying in the middle of the street, and he was still breathing. He was still breathing. Yeah. That. Oh gosh, I wouldn't wish that on anybody to die like that. He didn't deserve to die like that. I mean, you got to say to yourself, oh God, what is this country coming to? It's like I said, we're in the midst, like my mom said, my mom and I were talking yesterday, and she said, we're in the midst of a mental health crisis in this country. We are. We're in the midst of a mental health crisis in this country. There are millions of people, not thousands. There are millions of people that are suffering, some alone and some not, with mental health. Y'all know my story. Y'all know I have bipolar disorder and adult ADD, and PTSD and depression. But one of the great things that about my mental health is that um, I stopped looking at it as a curse. I stopped looking at it as something to be ashamed of. It's the journey that the good Lord put me on. You know, that's how I look at it. It's the journey that the good Lord put me on, and you know, there's nothing that I could do about it except manage it, and I do. I manage my mental health. I see my therapist, and my therapist gives me the tools to deal with me. You know, and it's a beautiful thing. I've never felt better in my life. Never felt better in my life. Um, I still sometimes deal with anxiety. I have the anxiety attacks a lot. I do have the anxiety attacks sometimes to the point where, you know, my heart will start beating like real fast. You know, if I dwell on something, you know, like for the most part, I dwell about identifying my nephew's body when he was killed. Um, Back in 2005. That's where my PTSD comes from. Um, but yeah, we are in the midst of mental health. I mean, and you know, I know a lot of us say, you know, oh my God, these people have this sense of entitlement. We got these Karens out here. We got these Kens out here, these Karens, and you know, they have this sense of entitlement. And you know, I see it every day. I see it when I go out. I see it, you know, we see it every day. We see the racism. Um, and you know, we as black people, we have the gift of just enduring, just enduring, but still, you know, praising God for life and love and family and all those great things. We persevered through a lot, y'all. We have. And we've come a long way. I was just watching last night. I was just watching the assassination of uh, um, John F. Kennedy, because y'all know today is the anniversary date. John F. Kennedy was killed. Uh, uh, wow, he was killed. Let's see, in 1964. So it's 57 years. It's the 57th anniversary of the assassination of John F. Kennedy. I was watching because you know around this time, a lot of news outlets will you know play documentaries of you know the last 72 hours. Some of them do the last 72 hours, and some of them do the last 48 hours of his life. You know, I really didn't know all the things that JFK did for Black people. Um, he was a great man. He really was. And to have gone out like that, wow, this is tragedy. Um, you know, and you know, people are still struggling with you know his death. You know, a lot of people don't believe that they got the right man. Like they really believe that you know the killer or killers of John F. Kennedy are still out there. They say Lee or Harvey Oswald. A lot of people don't believe that he did it, and unfortunately, we'll never know. For those of you that don't know your history, Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested and for JFK's murder. And at the time, they hadn't even charged him. They hadn't even charged him yet. He was killed. He was killed in the police station. Somebody just came right on up to him and shot him and killed him. But a lot of people in this country don't believe that Lee or Harvey Oswald worked alone or had anything to do with it at all. You know, there's all different types of conspiracy theorists that say that, John F. Kennedy, the killing of him, um, what we have been told is a fallacy. The Warren Commission got it all wrong. Yeah. And y'all, if you want to know more about the assassination of Martin Luther King, not Martin Luther King, I'm sorry, of JFK, there's a lot of documentaries right here on YouTube that you can watch. I was watching them last night. I'm a history buff, y'all. I love history. I love history. So, I watch a lot of documentaries. But yeah, um, we've lost some great men. And Ahmaud Arbery stands in line of one of those great men that we lost. And these men that killed him, I'm so elated. I'm so happy that they did not get away with it. I am. Justice has prevailed. Justice has definitely prevailed. Yeah. So, if y'all want to know more about the Ahmaud Arbery murder, there are some media outlets that have put documentaries and stories about Ahmaud Arbery right here on YouTube, so you can check that out. You need to check that out. Mm-hmm. I saw this most amazing sculptor. Speaking of that, I saw this most amazing. Joseph sent me a link yesterday. I'll put the link in the description of the sculpture that Joseph. I mean the link to the video that Joseph sent me. It's a Ghanaian artist named Kwame Atoko Bamfo. He's a African sculptor, and he made the most amazing sculptures. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video so you guys can go and check him out. He has done this. He's doing this. He's on this campaign to raise money to finish his work. You have to see the amazing sculptures that he made. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. And it will make you cry too. It really will. It's deep. It's really, really deep. Yeah. So today we say yay for Ahmaud Arbery. I'm pretty sure that he's smiling down on everybody and saying, job well done. Justice was served. And like I said, I don't know when these men are going to be sentenced, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing how many years they get. Based on all the charges that they were convicted of today, it looks like these men will never see the outside of a cell, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing, And y'all, we come a long way. We've come a long way. We people, we have just a way of just persevering through things. We do. We have a way of just, moving forward and just getting up and fighting again. As soon as we get knocked down, we have a way of just getting up and fighting again. A lot of people were afraid. A lot of people were afraid that they were going to be found not guilty. They were. I think there were only 2 black jurors on the whole jury. Yeah. There was so much controversy behind this trial. Jesse Jackson was in the audience one day. The defense attorneys asked that he be removed because they said that he was a a big influence on the jury. Al Sharpton was in the audience at the trial. A couple of other um, big name ministers were in the courtroom, and but Jesse Jackson was the only one that was asked to, uh, remove himself from the uh, trial. They actually did. They asked him to remove himself from the trial, and they asked him to remove himself from the trial, and he left. But thank God that in spite of the attention that the defense attorneys tried to um, pull with having him removed, thank God it went a different way. Thank God it went a different way, because it could have went another way. It could have went another way, Yeah. So we got justice today. That's one for us. That's actually two for us. Two in a row. That's actually two for us. George Floyd and now Ahmaud Arbery got justice. And you know what? As a matter of fact, Reese Cup, I was watching last night. It's funny that you mentioned Malcolm X, because I've watched just about every thing on Malcolm X that there is to watch. I've read all of the books on Malcolm X. I've read his autobiography, which by the way it was voted one of the most important books of the century. But it's funny that you mentioned Malcolm X, because I was just watching. I remember when I was young, one of Malcolm X's daughters plotted to have Louis Farrakhan assassinated, because she felt that he had something to do with Malcolm's murder. And just recently, two men that were accused of murdering him um, were their conviction was overturned. Did y'all know that? And it happened right up here in Newark, New Jersey. The men that killed him, they came from the mosque in Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why Malcolm X's daughter thought that Louis Farrakhan had something to do with. First of all, he spoke out. He said that Malcolm was a traitor, and whatever happened to him, he deserved it. And it's just a lot of coincidences. Like, for instance, the men that murdered Malcolm X, like I said, they came from the Newark, New Jersey mosque, which is where I spent my adult life at. And Minister Farrakhan just so happened to be there the night before, and the day that Malcolm X was killed. So that's why a lot of people believe that he had something to do with the murder. And when it was discovered that Malcolm X's daughter Atala Shabazz was had plotted to have him killed, she was arrested, and Minister Farrakhan told them that he didn't want to press charges, and she ended up not going to jail. But they ended up coming together and having a conversation about Malcolm X's murder, which is a good thing, I guess. I mean, Minister Farrakhan has never been convicted of being part of the conspiracy. So, as far as the world is concerned, he's not guilty. And I mean, like, technically he's not guilty. He was never charged. He was never arrested for it or anything like that. And today, if you ask Minister Farrakhan, what does he think of Malcolm X? He would say that Malcolm X was a great man. Malcolm X was his brother. A lot of people don't know that Malcolm X mentored Minister Farrakhan and molded him into who he is today. Yes. Had it not been for Malcolm X, there would be no Minister Farrakhan. Do y'all realize that? Oh, is there a documentary on Netflix? I gotta go and check that out. I love watching documentaries, so I gotta go check that out. I'm gonna check that out tonight. Maybe y'all watch that tonight. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I love history. I do. I love history. I also watched a documentary on the assassination of Martin Luther King as well. And Reese Cup, I'll give you a bit of information. I dated one of the guys that murdered Malcolm X. I can't remember what his first name is, but his last name is Hayer. I dated a brother back in the day. I dated this guy. His name was Rodney Hayer, and his uncle. That was his uncle that killed Malcolm X. Yeah, and he's out of jail now. He's not in jail anymore. He served his time. I believe he'll be out there. I believe he's still on parole, but he served his time and he's not in jail anymore. And I think I saw that documentary. On BC Cup. I'm not sure. I think I did. But I'm gonna check it out tonight. I am gonna check it out tonight. I don't know what these cats is doing, y'all. Let me tell y'all something about these damn cats. Y'all hear the bells? Hi, the babies. They good child. These cats, they be just doing stuff, y'all. They just be doing stuff. What y'all doing? What you doing? Jack, come here. They just be doing stuff, y'all. Now they're gonna go in there and jump on Joseph. They're gonna go in there and jump on his stomach. They like to do that. They like to wake Joseph up for some reason. Y'all hear Jax? That's Jax. He been whining all day. Meow, meow. And now is y'all. Is anybody doing anything tomorrow? Like, is anybody going to the football? Because I know a lot of high schools, a lot of colleges have football games and stuff. Is anybody going to any football games? The Turkey Bowl. That's what most people call it, the Turkey Bowl. Anybody going to any Thanksgiving football games? Because y'all know this is football season. This was one of my most favorite times of the year when I was in college. I went to Florida A&M University, and I was a color guard, and I was on a marching unit. And if y'all don't know nothing about Florida A&M University, we had the best band. They called us the greatest halftime show in America. My school, we performed at the inauguration for the president. Actually, the last time my school performed at the inauguration was when Obama was elected for the second term. I miss those days. I was so young. I was a young, cute, young, tender, running wild and free. These dancer legs. I was in college and I was on a marching unit. And I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put a link in the description of one of our performances. Yeah. Shout out to class of 88. Shout out to class of 88. FAMU. But I miss those days because at this time of year, we would have a Thanksgiving day. We had Thanksgiving game, and we would have the band would perform. We would perform for halftime, and we were always going to. We would perform at Disneyland at this time of year. Like this is parade season. This is not only football season. This is parade season. Like tomorrow, my school, my alma mater, FAMU, will probably be performing at Disneyland for the Christmas parade. Y'all know, they do all the Christmas parades start tomorrow. I don't know if a lot of y'all are into marching bands and stuff like that. I'm heavy into it. I'm heavy into marching bands, especially HBCU, marching bands. Historical Black colleges. I'm into Black college marching bands like FAMU, Alabama State, Grambling, Mississippi State, Mary McLeod Bethune. They were the band that performed in the Drumline. Did y'all know that? Y'all hear these cats run around me? Yeah, they were in Drumline. Mary McLeod Bethune marching band was the band that performed in Drumline. Oh, we used to have some good old times. And child, let me tell you something. I used to get out there on that field and be dancing, child. I can't dance like that no more. Well, I can. I can do it like one more time. Just one more time. Now, they have to have the paramedics on the sideline. But I think I can do it one more time. I think I got one more boogie in me. And speaking of that, y'all, my birthday is coming up, right? And I said that every year I say, I'm going to go out to the club and I'm going to get on the dance floor and get my little boogie on for my birthday. I don't think it's going to happen this year, y'all. I just don't think it's going to happen. My feet. My body want to do it, but my feet is like, no, you ain't getting out there on the dance floor. No, you ain't get out there. You can go to the club. You have your little drink, one drink, just one. Can't have no more than one. Have one drink and go home and get to bed. Be home by 11. Or maybe 10. Maybe 9. But my feet said, Jamal, you ain't getting out on that dance floor. If you get on that dance floor, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. That's what my feet told me. I had a conversation. Had a conversation with my feet. And my feet said, Jamal, you ain't getting out there on the dance floor. My heart said that too. I had to hit my senior button. Y'all know what the senior button is? Y'all, any senior citizens in the chat? Come on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all, anybody over 40 in the chat? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got to hit your senior button. Don't be getting out on that damn dance floor and thinking that you can get on the dance floor and move like you did when you was in your 20s. Go on out there and do that and see what happened to you. I'm telling you, they're going to carry you out there in the stretcher. I remember I was out at this club one night when I was living in Tennessee. And this man, he was in his 50s. His friends had taken him out for his birthday, right? And he got out on the dance floor. Oh, he was having a good time, y'all. He was having a good time. I had actually met him that night at the bar. He was at the bar, and it was his birthday, so people was buying him drinks. I bought him a drink, and everybody was buying him drinks and stuff like that. Don't y'all know he collapsed on the dance floor and died right there in the club? No shade. I don't want to die in the club, y'all. I don't want my last experience here on earth to be me getting my boogie on and dying out on the dance floor. I'm just going, if I go to the club for my birthday, right, I'm just going to sit at the bar stool and have my one drink, just one, and because I can move my upper body. I ain't gonna, you know how you sit in the chair and you do your little dance and you move your little shoulders and you move your little hand. Joseph be laughing at me when I do my little dance in the chair. Oh God, he gets so tickled. He gets so tickled. He gets so tickled when I do my little dance. You can't tell me nothing. I be in a child, I be doing my little moves, sitting in the chair, because that's all I can do. I can't do no more. That's what Erykah Badu said, that's all I got. That's all I have. Ain't got no more. Can't dance like that no more. Can't do that. Jamel, take your leg and wrap it around your leg. I can't do that. I be done sat on my stomach muscle and died. Not doing that. I ain't ready to go. I am not ready to go. But I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I think for my birthday. Well, I know Joseph. I know my husband. I always tell him, yeah, Joseph, don't give me nothing for my birthday. You ain't got to get. He'd be like, Chima, what you want for your birthday? Babe, you don't have to give me nothing for my birthday. There is one thing that I want for my birthday. It is this set, this Dior set. It's the shoes, Christian Dior. It's the shoes and the bag and the wallet that I want. That's what I really want for my birthday. I really, Joseph, when you watch the replay, I really want that. I want that Dior, those Dior boots with the bag and the wallet to match. I want that. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I really want. But even if I don't get it, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to have me a little celebrate. We always go to the local bakery here and get a cake. Little small cake, not no big cake, because y'all know my diabeticalness won't allow me to have a big cake. Now, 2 years ago, Joseph bought me that blue velvet cake, child. I tore that thing up. But we're probably going to go and get me a little cake. And I told y'all, I'm getting me a big bottle of Hennessy. Yeah. Well, I'm actually trying to raise money to get me one of them big bottles of Hennessy. You know, the ones that cost like $80. That's what I want, because I start to celebrate my birthday on the 1st of December. My birthday ain't until the 15th. I start celebrating my birthday on the 1st of December, from the 1st to the 31st. That's my birthday. It's Sagittarius season, y'all. Y'all don't know. See, y'all see Joseph in the chat. He done woke up. Joseph is upset, y'all, because he ain't getting no ham. Now we ordered our groceries and had them delivered to the house, right? And Joseph did put a ham, he wasn't gonna cook a big ham. He just wanted a ham steak, and they sent a message back saying that they did not have any. And Joseph has been talking about that ham for about 3 days now, y'all. He said, Jamal, I want my piece of ham. But I think it's too late. Like right now, you ain't gonna be able to find no ham. They gonna child. I was at the grocery store today. Child, ain't nothing on the shelves. They done bought up all the turkey. They done bought up all the elbow macaroni, all the cheese, all the fixings. It's all gone. The only thing they got in the store now is spices and box meals. Somebody out there might be having tacos for Thanksgiving. Some of them might be having tacos. Ooh, y'all. Did Joseph ever tell you about that time our friends invited us over for dinner and we sat there all day, stomach growling? It wasn't for Thanksgiving. It was for Christmas. They invited us over for Christmas. Oh, y'all come over for Christmas. We gonna have a feast. We got there, and I said, Joseph, I don't smell nothing. Where the food at? Where the food at? I don't smell nothing. I don't see no pots on the stove, no nothing. I said, maybe they put all the food in the frigidaire, and they just gonna make us a plate and warm it up in the microwave. Child, they turned around and said, we're gonna treat y'all to Denny's. Y'all can get whatever y'all want. If y'all would have saw the look, y'all see that picture of Joseph right there? That was the look he had on his face when they told us that they was gonna take us, they was gonna treat us to Denny's. So for Christmas dinner, 2020, was it 2020? Was it 2020, Joseph? 2020, Christmas 2020. We had hamburgers and French fries from Denny's. And let me tell you, when we got in that car and we left, Joseph like to have a fit, y'all. He cussed all the way home. He was like, Jamal, I can't believe it. He said, no. We had Denny's for Christmas dinner. I ain't never. Do y'all know I heard about that for a whole year? About that Christmas dinner at Denny's. I heard about it for the whole year. Y'all see what he put in the chat? Who eats Denny's for Christmas dinner? That's what he said too. He said, who does that? Who eat Christmas dinner at Denny's? And they said it so proud. We're going to treat y'all to Denny's. Y'all can get whatever y'all want. Lord. Woo. He was too through. See, me, I can go along with just about anything. I was a little disappointed and stuff like that because you know, our ex-friends, and we ain't friends with them no more, they Puerto Rican. And, you know, we thought we was going to get us some of that peas and rice. We thought we was going to get some chicken. You know, we thought we was going to get us a whole bunch of Puerto Rican food. You know, they like to fry that pork. We thought we was going to get all that. And we ended up eating at Denny's. If y'all would have saw, y'all see that look that Joseph got on his face in that picture up there. He was looking like that. Like, bitch. No, y'all didn't. Y'all tried it. And I think he was more upset because we didn't eat all day. Because we said we wasn't going to eat. We was going to save our appetite. You know. Save our appetite because we just knew we was getting us a Christmas dinner. We're going to have us a Christmas feast. And we ended up at Denny's.
And they had no goddamn condiments.
Yeah, listen, and we had it delivered. Did we have we went and picked it up and got it back to the house, and it wasn't no condiments. So we had dry. Lord Jesus. No ketchup. No mayonnaise. No mustard. No nothing. And then The damn food was cold. Now you know you can't just listen, ain't nothing worse than going to Denny's or any restaurant and getting your food and it's not hot. You got to put it in the microwave. So you know when you put it in the microwave, it's gonna turn into rubber, or the hamburger gonna be hard or something like that. They played us. They played us to the left. I was like, yeah, they got us. They got us. They got us. I heard about that for a whole year, y'all. A whole year. Every time he thought about it, he was like, Sherelle, who does that? Who does that? And then Joseph was like, I ain't never speaking to them again. I ain't never speaking to them. Because we had invited them over for Thanksgiving dinner. We had a feast that year, didn't we, Joseph? We had a feast. That was the first year that we were here. We made a big Thanksgiving dinner and invited them over and had a feast. And we told them to bring the dessert. Wait a minute, this was the funny part. Lord Jesus. So we cooked. You remember, Joseph, we cooked for Thanksgiving. Yeah. And we told them to bring the dessert. So when they got to the house, they didn't have nothing in their hands. His husband brought a pot of rice that was burnt at the bottom. It was crunchy. It's crunchy rice. It had a crunch to it. It was real crunchy. It was crunchy. Peas and rice. Right? And I was like, well, where's the dessert? Well, the other husband, pulled the dessert out his pocket because they had stopped at the gas station and got these little pies. They was little pies. One was a rhubarb pie. And I can't remember what the other one was. Apple. They pulled them out their pocket. He pulled them out of his pocket, y'all. That was dessert. No, they didn't explain why they didn't cook. Because they didn't have to explain why they didn't cook because they don't know how to cook. They didn't know how to cook. If you go to their house, they go to the frozen section and buy their food. They buy like pizzas and hot pockets and stuff like that. They didn't know how to cook. That's why we didn't get no Christmas dinner because they didn't know how to cook Reese Cup. Yes, the rice was crunch. The rice had a crunch. I said, Joseph, if you hear the crunch, then you'll know that's the meat. It was crunchy. I said, Joseph. Joseph said, Tremaine. He pulled in the kitchen. He said, Tremaine, the rice is burnt at the bottom of the pot. Like the rice was sticking to the bottom of the pot. It was, how that's the good part. You know how if you leave the rice on and you let the water boil out and you leave it on there, it had a crust. It had a crunchy crust at the bottom. It was crunchy. I'm gonna do some videos and show y'all how to properly make rice. A lot of people don't know how to they don't know how to properly make rice. They'll make rice and it'll be overcooked or they'll make it and it'll be crunchy. I'm gonna show y'all how to make rice. Cooking takes patience. It does. It takes patience. You gotta have patience. A lot of people, when they get in the kitchen, they cook. They want everything. They want to cook it fast. Cooking takes patience. It do. Right, Dwayne? It do. It takes patience. You gotta be patient when you cook. Gotta be patient when you cook. You can't just go in there and turn the rice up all the way up high. You can't do that. I'm gonna show y'all how to make it properly. next year when we do our cooking shows. We're gonna do a lot of cooking segments next year. Oh God, we got so much. We got a lot. We got a lot of. We got a lot of cooking shows planned. I've already started creating my menus, and we'll do meals under $20 and under. Yeah, I'm gonna do some $10 meals. You know, I would love to do like. I wish some of y'all were closer to me and Joseph. Y'all live close to me and Joseph, because we had this idea of going to a subscriber's house and going in the refrigerator and making a meal out of whatever they had in the refrigerator. Yeah. We're gonna do a lot of cooking next year, so y'all see that. We're gonna do a lot of cooking. We're gonna do some mukbangs, and we're trying to move in a different direction, y'all. The announcement of the Kingz Council will be known next month too. We're gonna announce those that will sit on the Kingz Council next month as well. We got some surprises for y'all with that. Y'all are going to be. I think y'all gonna like the Kingz Council. I think y'all gonna like the Kingz Council. Yeah. And we're gonna introduce y'all. We are going to reintroduce y'all to the Dare to Be Different. To Dare to Be Different. We're gonna reintroduce y'all to Dare to Be Different. Yes, we have a new Dare to Be Different entertainment group. Yes, Uncle Fred. I know how to make it come out perfect, where you could take a fork and you could just fluff it. I know how to make rice like that. Show y'all how to make some country gravy, not like Joseph's. Joseph, his gravy being
don't go hating.
His gravy. Joseph be telling me he be lying. He be lying and saying that he made gravy, but in reality he have a jar of gravy in the back of the cabinet.
You were lie. You were damn lying. You wouldn't stop telling people that lie.
Yeah. Joseph get jealous because he think he cook better than me. He can't cook better than me.
You know what?
Yes, Joseph. He can't cook better than me, y'all. Because he's a Yankee. Yankees can't cook. Y'all Yankees, y'all can't cook like us Southern people can. Y'all don't know how to make buttermilk biscuits and cornbread the way we make it.
When you make gravy that can't plug up a hole in the wall, then you talk to me.
Joseph. Next year, we're going to do a cooking challenge too. It's going to be me against Joseph.
We can do that, but we got to have people to judge the food.
It's going to be me against Joseph. I make everything better than him. He gets so in his feelings. I don't know why. I'm like, Joseph, you ain't got to cook. I cook. I cook for you, babe. I'm going to cook for you. I cook for you. Joseph will tell you, I can make a grilled cheese chowder to give you a swimming in the head. Excuse me? Who? Yeah. He gets jealous. He gets so in his face, just like he gets jealous of these dancer legs. He gets jealous of the dancer legs and the yams. Yeah. He gets jealous of that stuff. He my husband, though. I love him. Yes, I love him to death. My husband got the cutest little chicken legs. And his knees is slightly knocked. He got slight knocked knees. And his feet bow out. It's funny because we like the hottest couple. Joseph's feet bow out and mine, I'm pigeon-toed, so mine go in. His go out, mine go in. Look at them cute little chicken legs. He just walked past me. He just woke up. He mean when he wake up, y'all. He mean when he just wake up.
But I'm walking.
Yeah, he walking. And he walking good, praise God. I thank God. That's one thing I'm thankful for. Y'all, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that my husband is walking. They said he wasn't going to be able to do it. They said Joseph wasn't going to be walking until, they said they predicted that he would not be walking until February, like walking, right. He back to normal already. Because he's very determined. Joseph is very, very determined. He's a very determined person. He don't like for people to do things for him. He likes to get up and do things on his own. So he's like, I'll be walking. I'll be walking he said, I'll be walking in a month. And he was right. They had him laid up in that hospital and he was in so much pain. And it would seem like, I was like, oh my God, we're in for the long haul. I said, he's not going to be able to do anything, And I had to prepare myself. I had prepared myself. I said, okay, I'm going to have to take care of my husband to make sure he eat. And I'm telling you, they brought all this medical equipment in here. They even brought a portable commode for him so he didn't have to go to the bathroom. Go right there in the room. A portable commode. And he ain't never used it. It's sitting right in the room with all the other medical stuff that we got. A wheelchair. He ain't never used the wheelchair. Joseph, ain't they supposed to come get that wheelchair? Oh Lord, what we gonna do with a wheelchair, Joseph? Huh? We got a big old wheelchair here that he ain't never used. I guess we're gonna have to donate it. We can donate it to the hospital. Yeah, we can do that too. Yeah. They gave him a chair to put in the shower.
Well, that gotta go back.
Yeah, they gave him a chair to put in the shower, but that's a loaner. So I guess they're gonna come and get that.
No, we gotta take it back.
I ain't taking nothing back. But we had one. We actually had one. We had one before. They brought us this one, and they thought he was gonna not be on his feet. So thank you, Jesus. Y'all say thank you, Jesus. Put thank you, Jesus in the chat. Y'all say thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for Joseph being able to walk, because he can walk. He's walking. He's back to normal. Went to the doctor. They showed him an x-ray of the fracture. They said the fracture is just going to heal on its own. Y'all hear him walking? They said the fracture was going to heal on its own, and it did. It healed on its own. He had a physical therapist come here for like a week. And, she showed him different things that he can do to, be more comfortable and heal. And after that week, at the end of the week, when that physical therapist came and saw him walking, she was like, wow, that ain't nothing but God. That ain't nothing but God. It's not. It's nothing but God. So that's what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that my sister made it up to Jersey. I'm thankful that my sister is going to be spending Thanksgiving with my mom. I'm thankful that my other sister's going to be there. I'm thankful that all my nieces and nephews are going to be there, and that my mother does not have to spend Thanksgiving alone. I'm thankful for that. I am. I'm very thankful for that. It ain't nothing like family, y'all. Yeah, they get on our nerves, some of them. Some of them, we want to beat them in the face. But ain't nothing like family. It's nothing like it. I feel for those that don't have family. There's a lot of people out here, like, oh God, I couldn't imagine being an orphan and not knowing who my mother and father is, and just not having a family to celebrate. holidays like this. I wonder what people that are orphans do on holidays like this. And then I guess you don't miss what you never had, but some people do. Some people do. Some people long for it. Yeah, some people long for it. Well, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. I'm about to go and watch Sisters. Sisters come on tonight on BET. I don't know how many of y'all like Sisters, but I love Sisters and I love the Oval. So I'm getting ready to get off of here so I can go watch Sisters. And we might come on tomorrow. Maybe we come on. I was thinking about us doing a Thanksgiving mukbang tomorrow. Joseph and I were going to sit down and eat our dinner, our Thanksgiving feast, with you guys. That's if you don't mind. But if we don't come on tomorrow, I want everybody to know that the Kingz wish you a happy Thanksgiving. May God bless your family. And may God bless you. I pray that everybody eat, drink, and be merry and be happy. And see people that you haven't seen in a long time and reconnect. And like I said, Thanksgiving is not just a day to give thanks, it's also a day for forgiveness. So, that cousin, that brother, that sister, that mother or that father or that uncle that you ain't speaking to no more because y'all had a falling out, reconnect with your family. If we didn't learn anything from this pandemic, we learned how to appreciate life. We learned that people don't live forever. Circumstances happen. A lot of people were lost and passed on during the pandemic. So give your family their flowers. Give them their flowers while they're here so they can see them, so they can enjoy them. Yeah. Give them their flowers. Don't eat too much, especially if it's only one bathroom in the house. Don't eat too much. Don't eat to the point where you can't breathe. I did that one year. I just ate. I just ate. Like I made me a plate, I ate that plate, made me another plate, I ate that plate, I made me another plate, and I ate that plate. And my stomach was on swole. I was so full, I thought I was pregnant. Stomach just protruding out because I had ate too much. Don't eat too much and don't eat too fast. And for you people that have diabetes like me, y'all stay away from the dessert table. Stay away from the dessert table. Y'all know you ain't got no business at the dessert table. Now y'all know it's bad enough. Y'all gonna be eating all them carbs. And then for you to pile up, say, I can have one piece of cake. No, you can't. You can't have one piece of cake. You gotta watch your blood sugar. Got to watch your diabeticalness. Get some Pepto-Bismol. Some of y'all need some Pepto-Bismol. Some of y'all might need a laxative afterwards. Don't eat too much of that macaroni and cheese. That'll stuff you up. That'll plug you up. That'll stop the flow. Don't eat too much of that. Don't be eating nothing that you can't recognize. Don't be trying nothing new. And for y'all people that be trying new stuff, stop trying new shit. at Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving ain't to be played with. Don't be trying to put raisins in the macaroni and cheese. I saw somebody do that. Don't do that. Don't put raisins in the peach cobbler. Peaches, and that's it. Don't be putting blueberries in the peach cobbler. That's why it's called peach cobbler. You're supposed to put peaches in it. That's it. This ain't the time to be playing and experimenting, trying new stuff. I want to try it. I made a new dish, everybody. Don't do that. That's not what Thanksgiving is for. Turkey, ham, vegetables. You got your green beans. You got your corn. Fried chicken. Some of us make lasagna. Some of us make baked ziti. That's a lot of carbs, right? Don't watch the cooking channel and see that somebody done put mixed vegetables in the macaroni and cheese and you said you're going to try it like that. Don't do that. Black folk, we don't like mixed vegetables in the macaroni and cheese. We like macaroni and cheese. That's why it's called macaroni and cheese. What'd you say, Joseph? That's right. Don't buy that. The Heinz got a new macaroni and cheese in the can. Y'all don't go out there and buy that shit. You're going to have the olive orange. Y'all know what the olive orange is, right? That don't sit well in your stomach. That get to swimming in your stomach, you're going to be in trouble. No, don't, no.
Trouble.
Yes, that's right. Trouble. No. I'm telling you, your stomach gonna tell you something. It ain't gonna be happy.
It's gonna be tore up from the floor.
We like simple stuff. Buttermilk biscuit. And don't forget the dinner rolls. Do not forget the dinner rolls and the crescent rolls. Don't do that. That's what me and Joseph messed around and we forgot the dinner rolls. So I'm going to have to get up and make some buttermilk biscuits. I ain't going to try. I'm going to make my buttermilk, my famous buttermilk biscuits. North Carolina style. Some flour, just simple ingredients. Flour, butter, little milk, little salt, maybe a tablespoon of baking powder. That's it. Don't be trying to put cheese, making cheesy buttermilk biscuits. Don't do that. If you don't know how to make giblet gravy, then don't be trying to make giblet gravy. Let Aunt Eufa make the gravy. If you can't make gravy, it's called gravy. It's supposed to be nice and smooth, and you're supposed to be able to pour it. You're supposed to be able to put it in a gravy boat and pour it. It's supposed to be thick and chewy, like chewing gum. Gravy is not supposed to be chewed. It's supposed to go down nice and smooth. You're supposed to be able to cover your turkey with the gravy. You can't make gravy. Everybody can't make gravy. Everybody can't make gravy. If you don't know how to make cornbread from scratch, just go ahead and get the box. If you can't make a cake from scratch, don't be trying to experiment and make the cake and put too much eggs in it because you're going to have egg cake. You're going to have egg bread like I did. Don't do that. It's Thanksgiving. You ain't supposed to be playing with that. You ain't supposed to be playing with the Thanksgiving meal. Don't play with the Thanksgiving meal. The Pilgrims didn't do it. They had simple stuff. They had turkey. And then the Indians came and they brought all the vegetables and stuff. And they sat down and they had a good meal. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. Thanksgiving is about the food and about the love that's being put in the food. And y'all make, you people that's cooking, make your food with love. Just make it with love. All right? I'm getting ready to get on out of here. Y'all make sure y'all watching us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button before you leave here today. Don't make me come looking for y'all. Reese Cup, stop playing with me. I ain't never heard of you. Reese Cup, don't get me started. I was getting ready to get off. Now here you go. You get me started again. Talk about cream of mushroom soup and the damn macaroni and cheese. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm getting ready to get on out of here. Go over to the McCray-Kingz boutique, and we got a new boutique coming up too, y'all. We got a new boutique. We got some new items. We got baseball caps. We got hats. Baseball caps. We got t-shirts. We got sweatshirts for the winter time. We got hoodies for the winter time. Y'all go over to the McCray-Kingz boutique and get y'all there to be different merchandise. And y'all, McCray-Kingz merchandise as well. Become a Team McCray lifetime member. Get your lifetime member shirt over at the McCray-Kingz boutique. And don't forget, we need your support. You can send us a cash app. You can send us a cash app. Send us a $5 cash app, 10, 20, whatever you want to send, $1, so that we can put it back into the platform and help our platform grow. You know, pay these bills over here. All right. I'm gonna go on here and I'm gonna watch sisters and try to calm these cats down. They ripping and running all over the place. And finish cooking my dinner for tomorrow. Yeah. Y'all here? That being said, y'all, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and all those great and beautiful things. And always remember, it's Team McCray all damn day. Talk to you soon. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye-bye.